It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 25th of August. This is James Spann. A very dry air mass dropping into Alabama today. That's going to set the stage for lower humidity values, cooler nights this week. Pretty remarkable for the end of August. We all know we can be just blazing this time of the year. And looky here. Upper air look this morning, a big long wave trough over the eastern half of North America. Ridge in the west, trough in the east. And the trough pushed a front through here late yesterday, and accordingly, the entire state is in very dry air. We have no rain this morning, and we expect no showers this afternoon. How about that? You can start to see the effect of the dry air for the northern counties of the state. Cullman, 63, Hamilton, 62 to start the day. And many locations over North Alabama will likely see lows in the mid to upper 50s by Wednesday morning for a nice preview of fall. Come on now. There's a watch warning map around the nation today. Got a few spotty flash flood watches for parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, back into the southwest with a monsoon there. And really the only heat problems back in the Pacific Northwest. Much of the nation will see below average temperatures this week. And severe storms, not a problem today, not a problem tomorrow, and not a problem on Wednesday. All 3 days, no organized severe storms expected across the country. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday morning of next week. And again, most of this week will be dry. Our next chance of showers in really a meaningful way, I think, will be at the end of the week and the weekend. Not a washout, but some rain over the weekend. Average rain amounts about 1 inch for much of the state. And again, the bulk of this will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, into Monday morning. Although there might be a few sprinkles tomorrow with the next front coming in here. And man, the tropics are quiet. We don't like to say that Q word because you know what happens, but there's just not much to talk about. And typically there's a lot to talk about in late August, but not this year. We have 1 weak tropical storm that's northeast of Bermuda, Fernand, and then we have a fizzling tropical wave over the Windward Islands. There's the 7-day outlook, and again, just not a lot to talk about. Fernand, it's out in the middle of the open Atlantic, east-northeast of Bermuda, and this becomes post-tropical tomorrow morning. Winds are 50 miles an hour based on estimates. This will affect no landmass. And concerning the tropical wave over the Windward Islands, it's fizzling. NHC giving this a 10% chance of developing, and that might be generous. All the models show this thing dissipating over the Caribbean today. And there's just not much going on. Here's the big wide view across the Atlantic Basin early this morning. And out there in that MDR, the main development region, again, you can see that dry, dusty air off the African deserts. But remember, hurricane season's got a way to go here. We got to get through September and October, and technically it runs through the end of November, but the peak of the season kind of goes through the middle part of October. All right, model fans, here we go. GFS, 06C run, 4 o'clock today. There's your big trough over the eastern states, and again, a sunny day. Humidity values down, highs in the 80s. Just for the fun of it, we'll check the high-resolution HER. Nothing. Maybe one shower down toward Port St. Joe, Cape San Blas, Indian Pass. That's about it. Tomorrow, another front will be coming in here. This is a reinforcing front that will bring another surge of dry air. And, you know, there might be a couple of sprinkles on the front. This is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. But the air is going to be pretty dry. So maybe a few sprinkles with that front over North Alabama. But, again, nothing really meaningful. And highs tomorrow in the low 80s with a mixture of clouds and sunshine for many spots. So Wednesday, beautiful day, sunnies. Wednesday morning, hey. Look at all the 50s showing up here. We'll see low 60s, maybe down into South Alabama. Many spots over North Alabama in the 50s. The high Wednesday, low and mid 80s. Humidity low. It will be a remarkably comfortable day for August. So Thursday, evidence moisture could try and creep back in here. We're going to leave the forecast on Thursday dry, and this is Friday. I think we might mention a few showers on Friday. And then for the weekend, we'll have a chance of showers. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. And again, it's just not going to be a wet weekend, but there could be some showers around. Highs over the weekend, still low and mid 80s in many spots. The sky cloudy at times. And a week from today, this is Monday, the 1st of September, the first day of meteorological fall. Another pretty good little trough coming in from the north and west. And again, a chance of showers. Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Wednesday of next week, September 3rd. Look at the big trough over the central U.S. And at this rate, there could be a few showers around, but the pattern just looks more like autumn instead of summer here for the next 10 days. This is rain for the next 15 days. This is valid through the 8th of September. The mean, it's between 1 and 2 inches. That's the green line. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. What's missing? 90s. Look at there. And I say this a lot because it's true that the hottest temperatures on record in this state have occurred in the first part of September. September 5th, 1925, it was 112 at Centerville. So having numbers like this is pretty good. And look at the morning lows, well down in the 60s. And again, Wednesday morning, probably the coolest morning, but I think both Wednesday and Thursday morning, much of North Alabama will see lows in the 50s. And the latest long-range guidance, this is for September 1st through September 7th. Temperatures a little below average around here. Who loves a good shelf cloud? Yeah, buddy, that was taken down at Navarre. Thunderstorm coming in from the north, very impressive. And, of course, after it rains, you get more rainbows. I love that shot. Greenville High School, Greenville, Alabama. Butler County, my childhood home. And how about the sunset last night? I think everybody recognizes that, the campus of Auburn University. But it was glorious last night with that dry air pushing in from the north. A few scattered clouds around. The sunset was just stunning, and it's going to be a marvelous week. I mean, we will have that fall feel to the air. And I expect to see a lot of these great sunrise scenes tonight. All right, let's check the schedule for the week. Today, going to be doing a program at Tarrant Intermediate School. Tomorrow, going to be speaking to the Birmingham Kiwanis Club at the Harbert Center downtown. Wednesday, going to be at Lipscomb Elementary School in western Jefferson County. Then doing a safety program for my friends down at the BJCC, the Birmingham Jefferson Civic Center. Thursday, going to be at Edgewood Academy down in Elmore County. And then Thursday evening, I'll be at a function down in Prattville at the Central Alabama Community College. And then Friday looks like a homeschool group over in Anniston. So a full week ahead. And don't forget, this is Monday, which means we have Weather Brains. And we actually have a 2-for-1 special today. We're going to do a 12 noon Weather Brains, which we rarely ever do. And then we'll have the regular Weather Brains time tonight at 7. Show number 1, it's about the upcoming National Weather Association annual meeting, which is in Huntsville. That's a big organization of weather professionals. And this year, the meeting is in Alabama in Huntsville, coming up in early September. So if you want to learn more about that, that'll be at noon. And then the show this evening, the regular show at 7 o'clock, it's going to be on the anniversary of Katrina, which is hard to believe. It's been 20 years since Hurricane Katrina, and that'll be a really special tonight. We're going to have Robert Ricks. I know he's going to be one of the guests. Robert was the meteorologist at the National Weather Service in Slidell that issued the famous doomsday statement, which was just terrifying, but boy, he nailed it. But again, that'll be very special. So again, youtube.com/weatherbrains, and that will be at 12 noon today and at 7 o'clock this evening. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5 and 6 o'clock. And don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Monday, and God bless.